Right, can you say hello?
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome to our day.
So, stay there. So, this is Alba perfectly demonstrating the secret project that I've been doing. And this is a cover for our latest basket, and Alba is perfectly modeling it. Oh, that was cute. Look at how cute she's modeling it. It's a patchwork, and they're all like Harry Potter themed, and it's super cute. And then there's this. Wow, I like it. And oh, there's a mummy hand. Do you know what that reminds me of? That reminds me of, oh my god, what are they called? The Addams Family with a hand. But yeah, it's patchwork and it's super cute. And it's like all done by me, all cut by me. And then like this bit is super cute as well. We love this bit.
We've had this Moses basket since the first year that we've been together.
Yeah. Oh, I sneezed. And this blue, yeah, this blue fabric in here is the original fabric. But look at her, look at how perfectly she demonstrates it. I'm a giant baby, and I'm okay with it.
Hi.
I think, oh my god, Pickles just played with that really cute tiny baby monkey.
Somebody... Oh.
Oh, it's different. I'm headless. I'm headless.
You should see her from this angle. I'm Abba.
Look at that face. Wow. Where's Alba? Wow. Careful,
whoa,
careful.
whoa.
Mommy will lift you out. Mommy.
But yeah, Dixie's got this monkey
No,
thing.
I'm enjoying this right now.
I don't know where she's gone with it. But look how cute it is. It's so adorable.
And then obviously, boop.
Yeah.
Wow.
But So found this little monkey thing last night. It was from one of the ones where I got a pen on my face.
Have you?
Look, a little mustache off my hands.
Yes, no. Can you come here?
Hang on.
Oh, yes, please. Who are you after, Pickle?
So this little monkey, not Dixie, I'm on about the real monkey.
A real monkey, but it's a real monkey that's a fake
Yeah.
monkey.
It was one we had for a baby, its part or something. One of the girls has pulled it from somewhere.
Oh, yes, no.
And we can't figure out where it's from or what it belongs to.
Ready?
We have that many baby stuff, so it just takes a little.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Wow, I'm sorry. I want to get back in. Mommy, I'm stuck. Wow. Just put that in there.
But yeah, we've had this Moses basket now since the first year we've been together, like I said.
Put that out here now.
Yeah. And obviously in 2015 we had our first pregnancy, and obviously we've had 3 more since, which if you've been here for a little while, 2 more since, which if you've been here for a little while you know that. But the problem is we bought it, and even though we don't have a baby, and even though it's never been used in the sense of one of like a baby from us, it's second hand.
Careful. Wow.
We just can't bring ourselves to get rid of it, to be honest.
No,
So
we can't allow ourselves to give up hope yet. We're not at that
No.
stage. We can't let ourselves be at that stage.
no. So no, we are not having a baby right now. We are not pregnant. But one of my friends is giving us something that is gonna allow us to have a lot of healing and just a little bit more of joy in that department.
Yeah.
At the moment she still needs to find it, but then she's going to be shipping it down to us from up north, but she's not long had a baby herself, and there's just a few things going on there. So obviously there's no hurry, but we wanted everything to be ready and prepared.
Exactly, and whilst we had the perfect fabric for it, we figured why not?
Yes. Other than that, today I had a phone call from my immunology team, and hang on. Is that fun?
What?
I've also just showed them a project that I've been working on.
I just realised, yeah, it's right in the corner there.
Yep. I'm making bows. NHS ones. Cute.
No. Did you forget what?
The button... I'm sorry, the button wouldn't come up to be able to swap it around again.
I was like, did you forget how to do it?
But yes. I had a phone call from my immunology team wanting to check in and see how I'm doing, how I'm coping mentally with obviously COVID, and obviously I was with immunology before COVID, so it was just kind of like a check-in to see how things are going and how I've been since I last saw them. Basically, immunologically, there is nothing else they can do for me, which we kind of know because I'm kind of in that area where I'm not poorly enough for immunotherapy again, but I'm not like perfectly well. I'm kind of in that grey area, which I'm okay with. I don't really want extra drugs, but I also don't really want to be ill, if that makes sense. So what they've figured, because I've had infections whilst we've been shielding, so no contact with anybody, and it's just been a nightmare with it, and because of previous sputum cultures, there's this one bug I keep continually growing, and then it'll dampen down and then it spikes up again, and they've said that I have colonized this bug. Sorry, my oxygen tube it's time for a change, and it keeps falling down.
Monkey.
Yeah, I'm now colonized to it. So basically, that means that it's a bug that it stays with me forever, and it rises and falls with like severity, and basically I can take antibugs for it, but it doesn't really necessarily get rid of it because my body loves it and wants to keep it. And they're not going to do anything now because of COVID, and they don't want really to bring me into hospital to try and narrow these medications, which I'm also fine with. But they said they're going to speak to my respiratory team because it's more... when you get colonized with a bug, it's more respiratory in the respect that I'm colonized to it because of my respiratory disease. So it's the respiratory disease that's keeping that bug in.
So like the inability to cough it out and
the
scar tissues that's like trapping it in. And
yeah,
like that.
and the respiratory failure. So we've now got to kind of wait for my respiratory team to be CC'd into the letter, but we've also got to wait for COVID to pass a little bit more. There's talks that I might either have IV antibugs or I might have nebulized antibugs. I've had nebulized antibugs before and I've had IVs, but it will just depend on what my respiratory team is happy for me to have, basically.
We're hoping for the nebulized ones first of all.
Yeah.
Because with IVs, again, there's the whole having to keep going back into hospital while they first get it up before we can like do it at home.
And having a line in it's an infection risk, whereas a nebuliser's not.
And obviously at the same time your veins are pretty much shot from all of the times you've been in ICU.
Yeah.
So that's again not a great thing. So if we can get away with doing it with the nebulizer ones, it would
be better. It's okay, it's just a doggy.
Oh, Alba.
I'm grumpy. So yeah, that's kind of been it for the moment. But we also have a little bit of a public service announcement.
Indeed we do.
We received a comment.
2 public service announcements. Are you doing this one first, or the one that your immunology consultant said?
Oh yeah. Immunologist Turpin said that basically
Dixie.
they are not happy with the government like easing everything as much as they are, and they're also not happy with the fact that people in Shielding are going to be made to go out during a period of time where everything's going to be opening up and more people are going to be coming out and about, and there's going to be a second spike, which is already starting to happen in the UK. It's happening in other countries that have also been on lockdown and then eased things out, opened things up, and it started going again. So they're not happy with that. So they've told me that if I'm to go out just to get like a different area to look at, so if I went out for a stroll around the estate, I cannot do it when there's likely to be a lot of other people around. So I would either have to do it very early in the morning or very late at night.
5.
Yeah.
Alba!
Alba's just got told off because she was barking. And then they've also turned around and said that unless it's a major necessity, they're not happy for me to be going out and about because of my lung disease and my immune system problems. But they said if I must go out, I must wear a mask, which I'm happy with.
Yeah, and to the extent that they said that if you do go out, you need to be washing your hands in every single sink that you see.
Yeah.
So obviously, being told that, we've decided not to go see my parents.
Yeah.
And we will be shielding for longer, because being told something like that from a consultant who sees these things every day, who knows about like the way that bugs work and everything, is a little bit, yeah, she's enjoying herself, is a little bit, we believe that, and like,
I mean, I
would adhere to that more than being told from the government.
I've been under this immunology team for 6 years.
Yeah.
I trust them more than the government.
Exactly. Especially seeing as the government aren't, in our opinion, putting people's lives at top priority. They're putting the economy at top priority.
Which, yes, fair enough. The economy is at its worst it's been since the 70s. But if they keep opening things up, people are going to keep getting COVID, people are going to die, and there's going to be nobody to buy things anyway, or there's not going to be as many people to buy things. Because yes, we can have more children, but they're going to be children for 18 years. So it's not going to really make much difference.
And it's not just old people either that are dying. So, like, the people who are able to have children are also dying. So, like, even if you say, well, yeah, but people can just have kids, not, like, that's not going to solve the problem here. And it's not the point. They should be looking after the people they have in their country now.
Yeah. And then the next PSA.
This one's a fun one.
Last night I had an email that somebody had commented on our YouTube channel. So, if you didn't know, you do know now that if you put a comment on there, we're gonna know whether or not you delete it like you did with this one. And this comment was on our Feeling Low post, so We really didn't need you to be doing that to us. But then to turn around and say we should appreciate and be grateful for what the government are giving us food-wise, we are. But what we're saying is it would have been better nutritionally if they varied it a little bit. So we're not saying that we are ungrateful for what we've been given for the last nearly 4 months.
And it's also not just for the person who's shielding, because when you fill out the form, it says how many people are in
and
the
you get a
household.
phone call to confirm it.
And also, if Charlie's shielding and I'm not classified as shielding, if I'm not shielding as well, me and Charlie can't be next to each other. I'm Charlie's carer, so therefore I am also shielding.
So to turn around and say that we should be grateful and that actually these food boxes are for myself only, no, it's not. And to then turn around and say we should forget about our dog's treats and 85 items from the supermarket is plenty and we should be focusing on our own. Are you going to tell that to a parent with a child, like a human child?
Thank you, Princess.
Are you going to tell them, no, they eat their 3 meals a day, they can't have snacks, they can't have treats?
And I just also like to point out that we don't even eat 3 meals a day,
we eat 2. And the reason why we have so many treats for our girls is because A, we're training Alba to help us around the house, and B, she has a lot of medication, so when she gets her tablets every night, we give her a treat to say well done. And then every 2 weeks, I got to stab a needle in her neck and give her immunotherapy. So we need to give her treats for that. So to turn around and tell us to forget giving treats to our girls is not going to happen. I would go without food for a month if it meant that they could get food.
Which we have done. Just
yeah. And then to end the comment on maybe you should tidy your house a little bit. Yeah. If you was around, and I know you've been around on our channel for a little while, because I keep seeing you subscribe, then unsubscribe, then subscribe, then unsubscribe. And I've even mentioned this to you. And a few days ago, I moved the living room around. And following that vlog the next day, I turned and said how pissed off I was that I couldn't continue sorting the living room out because of the weather. And because I had a whacking migraine and there's no treatment out at the moment because there's a shortage in the meds that I need for my migraines. So to drop that comment, actually that's like, I can't even think of the word right now, like unsavory. It's just, it's not needed. So to chuck all these things at us on a vlog that we literally just turned around and said our mental health is deteriorating, we don't need it. And we put our lives out there every day, we know that, and we know we're going to be open to comments.
And we also know that our house is not tidy. We know that I in particular don't do enough tidying, but we also know what our mental and physical health is like.
Yeah.
And you only see 20 minutes of that on average.
Also, if you would have seen the other vlogs in the last couple of days, literally this has all happened within the last week, you will also know that we've now been given the all clear and been assigned a social worker to help with things around the house. So to pass these comments, it's just not called for. We know we need to get things sorted. We are asking for help. We are getting that help. It's not like we're just ignoring it. We do what we can, when we can, for our physical and mental health. And some days we can barely just sit here and do craft work to keep ourselves going, to get the motivation to clean the living room is not going to happen if we have no motivation to sit and do anything. So we do things on our time when we want to, and if you don't like the look of our house, and if you don't like our opinions on our channel in our vlogs, then don't subscribe, or like unsubscribe and then subscribe.
Yeah, you don't have to become part of our family. So
no. we appreciate the people that are here. We appreciate the people that pass nice comments or
even constructive ones.
Yeah,
that are like actually
advice.
helpful. Yeah.
But to then just land that and then not even give any advice, just tell us we need to be grateful and we need to not give our dog treats, it's actually really not helpful. And I'm guessing you realise that you shouldn't have passed that comment or several comments because of the fact you deleted your comment. But just know we still get them, so we still read these comments and they still have an effect on us, so we don't really need it right now. And it's like the saying goes, if you don't have anything nice to say, then don't say it at all. You're entitled to your opinion, but you're not entitled to open your mouth and bad mouth people when they're just trying to have a little fun with a vlog. So now that that rant's over, join us tomorrow.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.